Welcome to the Denton Vibe with Diva Girl Ellie, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on the Denton Vibe with Diva Girl Ellie, and I am so glad to be here. And we have a surprise for you today. So we're gonna have some musical guests, and take it away.
All right. Playing off what's going on, framing thoughts and building a fire. A simple tune we'll sing along, waiting on the words of the choir. Hopefully today they'll make it real. Just ignore the way it makes you feel. Follow, we'll go together. Money talks to me, but should I even listen? It's pushing through my teeth and filling my prescription. It talks, it talks, it talks, it talks to me, to me. Money talks to me. It talks, it talks, it talks to me, to me. Money talks to me. Take a load off, settle down. Let the black suit white out the paycheck. A different animal underground. Make it out to a thief on the pavement. Hopefully today they'll make it real. Oh, just ignore the way it makes you feel. Follow, go together. Money talks to me. Should I even listen? It's pushing through my teeth and filling my prescription. I'll sink my trust into the sand when elephants can fly. Money talks to me. Money talks. Taking off, running for my life. And I can hear it in my head, but it's crawling underneath my skin. Money talks to me, but should I even listen? Money talks to me, but should I even listen? It's pushing through my teeth, filling my prescription. I'll sink my trust into the sand when elephants can fly. Money talks to me. I'm taking off, running for my life.
Woo! That was awesome, guys. Thank you so much. So, who are you guys?
We're the Shortlist. I didn't want to do the whole. We're the Shortlist. Yeah, we're a band from Denton. You know, just trying our best.
You guys are amazing. I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you.
I am definitely a fan. And introduce yourselves.
Okay, I'm Elijah, and I play drums normally, but playing guitar.
Y'all are
and
switching it up tonight.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
switched it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
I'm Ryan. I usually play bass, but yeah, when we do acoustic,
We're all just lying.
I
They're
play
not really a
drums.
band.
I do at home, so yeah.
Nice.
I'm Aaron. I usually play the guitar, and so that's exactly what I'm doing.
There you go.
And I'm Nathan, and I sing and play guitar. So.
Oh my gosh. So you guys were very impressive to me. I was talking to you guys before the show. I actually caught your show out in Dallas, And I was telling my friend Chelsea, I was like, man, I really wish they were from Denton, because if they were, I'd put them on the show. And then I saw the Ghost Note sticker on the drum set, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yep.
That's a dead ringer right there. Nobody just has the Ghost Note sticker on their drums.
Yeah,
so
sure.
we got lucky. We have you guys here. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. I mean, I want to know who you are. I want to share get whoever's in a cave here in Denton, because it's hard not to know about people.
Yeah.
But let me know how you guys got started. What's the deal?
So actually, I kind of started the band with I think he's listening right now. My best friend Cameron Meath. So shout out to him if you are listening.
You better be.
Yeah, I know. I would hope so. So yeah, he and I started the band. Man, I want to say we were probably like 14 or 15, and we were just doing like instrumental stuff, and it was just kind of fun. My dad is a music producer, so we were just messing around in his studio, and then I kind of started to get more into lyric writing and started writing, like, I guess, not that instrumental songs aren't real songs, but more traditional songs. And then and he was kind of like, "Oh, you like wanted to like have a real band."
I thought we were just playing.
Yeah. I mean, he takes music seriously, but it was just one of those things where I think he had different expectations, and so I wasn't comfortable singing at that point, and so I just remembered, all right, who do I know? And I thought of the theater department at my high school.
Lead act right there.
Right
there, lead act.
Yeah. So, and I saw him in Annie Get Your Gun, and he stole my heart. And so
The bond began.
Yeah.
So I just asked him to come in, and then he was like, "Oh, I have a song too. If I can," because I asked him to come in and just sing and play bass, and I was like, "I just want to test out those melodies and stuff, and I like your voice." And he was like, "Well, I have a song too," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool."
Singers can't write.
Yeah, singer, bass. Yeah, cool. Yeah. And then he like showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh dang, that's actually pretty good." So I kind of ate my words there a little bit, but and then we started. It was just one of those things. I don't know. I don't remember what the first thing we wrote. I think it was like "We'll See." It was like a song that we haven't recorded and don't really intend to.
Oh
but
no, you recorded it. We just
we did record it.
Yeah, put it in the vault.
I've erased it from my
deep cuts.
Yeah, that's a very deep. Yeah. That's when we're like 40 and everything's been released, and fans just please write something. We're like, all right,
throw them that.
Yeah, to the wolves. I don't know. We just have that weird writing connection that sometimes happens, and our music tastes kind of just connected enough to overlap, but still kind of be different. And so, it just kind of worked out. So that's how we started, and then
we joined a little later.
Yeah, we had to
me
be
and
the
Ryan.
boys.
Yeah. I play
The
with
afterthoughts.
Exactly.
I play with him at a church. It's kind of funny because I've known him, and I've really thought he was an awesome person for a long time. You too, but I was specifically talking about Aaron. But I didn't know. I thought he just played, like, I'd seen him sing and lead worship and stuff, and I thought that, okay, well, he's just a, like, rhythm guitar player, singer. And then I played with him at this camp. He needed to, like, bring a band in.
Yeah.
And then he like was playing real guitar, and then like a week later,
You
Nathan
saw the
came
light,
up to me,
literally and figuratively speaking.
Nathan came up to me and was like, "Hey, Aaron plays lead," and I was like, "Why didn't you tell me that 4 months ago?" So, and then it was just like one of those perfect situations.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So we got the band together.
We've known each other for
Yeah, we all went to high
years,
school together.
and middle school, and like all the way back. Like I've known Ryan since second grade, and like Aaron
That's
since like
awesome.
7th or something.
That's
Him not
awesome.
as long.
Yeah, it's
but
kind of weird. I met most of you guys like my senior year, or I guess you junior year, because you then left high school.
You guys definitely have a chemistry, and that translates to your music, because that's one of the things that when Chelsea and I were out there, I was like, man, their sound is so tight. It's just really well woven together, and it's very impressive, because a lot of times you go out and you hear bands and it's, hey, that's good, but you guys impressed me to the point where I was like, dang it, I wish they were from Denton.
And you were in love.
And look what happened. The
you.
stars aligned and everything. And I mean, I was that impressed with your music, and I don't say that lightly. And you guys are very, very talented. And it just, like I said, the stars aligned that night. Seriously. Yeah. So, I mean, you guys started hanging out together. You obviously noticed, hey, we got talent.
I don't know in those words. Wow, we're really good.
The exact opposites come out a few times, I think.
So how did you guys start developing your style? Because it's a very, like, when I watched you guys perform live, you did some covers, and I was like, dang, that sounds good. And then you did, I imagine, your originals, because I heard some stuff too that I wasn't familiar with. So I was like, man, this is really good. So you guys developed your style. How did that happen? How did you guys
just like a melting pot of sound?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we literally. I think it's funny. I always think of it in this way of like, each of them in my life in the past has had a different musical influence on me. Like Aaron was super. Aaron was super like acoustic, like singer-songwriter.
Penny and Sparrow,
Yeah.
Lucy Rose.
Yeah, just like, singer-songwriter stuff. And then he was like, not hard rock, but like Foo Fighters, like harder rock and stuff like that.
He was playing an older melody when he came in here practicing, and I was like, that's an older tune. He must really like classic rock or something.
Yeah. He's definitely a big rock guy. And then, Ryan's got the whole R&B hip-hop side to it. Motown. Yeah,
Nice.
that too. Yeah, so it kind of all like, they all inspired me in different ways, and I feel like we've all done that for each other.
Totally.
And so whenever we write music, it's much more impactful because of the effects that we've had on each other also go into the music that we're writing.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a really fun experience.
I think we respect music a lot too.
Yeah.
Like we want to make sure that everything we write is like genuine and so it's like it's not being influential for being influential's sake, or like just to sound like something that's been great or whatever. It's just like we honestly try to like live and breathe the music that we listen to and have that.
Well, you guys definitely have that going for you, because I will be the first one to admit, when I was there at the show, first of all, you had a very loyal following.
Yeah.
And they did not care what they looked like, jumping up and down,
Thank you guys.
dancing. I mean, they were having a blast, and that's one of the things I told you. I'm like, these people are very loyal, and they are just look at them. They're partying with their band. They've got their T-shirts on. Yeah. So, I mean, that says a lot for you guys, because, friends are cool and all, and they'll support you, but they were out there having a blast with you guys. And we were too. And it was just the vibe that y'all give. You guys give a good vibe. It was really cool to watch y'all on stage, and I would definitely go see y'all again, and I will.
Thank you.
So, any future plans, as far as immediate future plans, as far as what are you guys doing? What are you writing? What are you working on? What's in the mix?
So we do have a single coming out, and that will be September the 7th, and the one that we just played. So, I mean, that's coming out soon. I think
It's called Elephants, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was never, we never said that the name. It's called Elephants.
It's called Elephants.
Yeah.
So that we're working on that, and then we're also working on like a full-length album, but that's, in the future, and I think we're writing quite a bit right now. We want to make sure that every song is really personal and matters. So, we're just trying to, right now we're kind of honing our skills and trying to focus on like the musical performance aspect, because we've really only been a band for a year.
Oh man, that's impressive.
If that.
And I mean, you and I have been a band for longer, like been a band. So I spent my first year in college in Seattle at the University of Washington. And so he and I like spent that first year just sending voice memos back and forth, which, man, I want to do that album where it's just voice memos from our Seattle days. It'd be awful. It's going to be us like humming.
But that's how you create it. That's the
Yeah.
brain behind the whole
Yeah,
project.
sure.
And sometimes it's those nuances that is like, man, that's pretty cool. Look where we were, and look how far we've come.
It's been crazy, honestly. Like, even in the short amount of time that we've been together, just how far. I was thinking about it yesterday because I was looking through our band photos, and I found this one of like when Cameron was still in the band, and like we were in.
It was our first rehearsal.
Yeah, our
ever,
first
wasn't it?
rehearsal. And we were in your garage. Cameron was playing bass for some reason. We were just like, I don't know. It's just all. It was so torn down, and now we have like a logo and a website and like all this social media stuff, and it's still up and coming, and not that we don't have a long way to go, and we're still kind of shooting for the stars and stuff, but just to see how far we've come, even in the time period that's been around. But part of that is this: we understand how much work it takes to do that, and even if you work hard, that's never a guarantee. So I mean, we practice during the summer. We at least practice like 3 times a week, if not more. And I think we just try to put in enough time to compensate for we're playing alongside these bands. It's like, how long have you guys been playing together? It's like 5 years, 6 years, and it's crazy because to us those numbers are like astronomical because you grow so much in that time period. And so we're trying to find our place inside of that.
Well, I think you have a place, and I think that years are just a number in your case in talent. And like I said, I'm not saying that, I don't say it lightly, and I do mean that, and it's very impressive.
Thank you.
So you know, I'm always curious, who are these people? What are they doing? And I know that you guys have had your musical influences, and you had mentioned before your family or your dad and whatnot. What was that like growing up, and what kind of musical influences did you guys have?
Man, both my parents are veterans in the music industry. And my mom did more of the radio promotion side. She did have a few bands and things that she was involved with. And my dad was a professional bass player for a really long time and a songwriter, and he's done composition work. And what it is it's growing up around amazing musicians, and it's growing up, you know, your level of just expectations for yourself and for the music you play and like our live performance. Like I'm constantly watching us. It's like, you know, I'm watching a scrimmage, like I'm on a football team. Like I'm constantly like, okay, I should have been doing this here. And you know, it pushes you in really great ways, honestly. And it's kind of just amazing. I don't know if it's like, there's not really one singular like thing that came from it. It's just the whole experience of just living and growing up in music, and just being kind of inundated,
just
in
drenched
that.
in it.
But and I mean, I think all you guys came from fairly musical families. I know Aaron's.
Yeah, I mean, both my parents growing up, they like sang at church and played, and my dad's a really good bass player and pianist, and so like I grew up in lessons and whatnot.
I was just going to say, was it something that you were like, your parents gave you the discipline to do lessons, or was it just like, la, 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 you're there and you're like, oh, he's got talent. Let's, you know?
Well, so my dad plays piano, and so I have 4 brothers, and I'm
all amazing.
Near the low.
That's
the
another
low
band?
End, near the, I'm near the low end of the totem pole. So like we all grew up having to take lessons, and then when I was like, probably like 10, I was in piano, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I started playing guitar. I was like, that's cooler. That's a cooler instrument. And then it wasn't really till high school that I like really was like, oh man, like I could really see myself doing this. And so,
nice.
Yeah.
So do you guys all play different instruments, or? I
Yeah.
figured because y'all are flip flopping over here on me.
Yeah, we definitely like to switch it around a couple times.
Yeah.
Like, especially at our show, our last song, Plano, that we play. I think everyone switches. Well, except for me.
Yeah, except for you.
Yeah, I want to switch too.
You get the tambourine or the triangle. It's either or, not.
Come on.
Yeah.
We all. It's kind of funny you're asking about if your parents kind of put you into that. My parents actually adamantly opposed the idea of me because they were like so cynical towards the music industry that it was like, please don't be a musician. And then not like no. When I started back, when I started playing, they were like, okay, he's passionate about it, and they encouraged it. But it's just kind of funny because it's like you'd imagine that most parents would sort of right off the bat, like every parent wants their kid to play piano or whatever. My parents were like, please don't become a musician.
What did they want you to do? What did they want you to do as an alternative?
I think they just wanted me to be happy. So, you know, it turned into music, sort of to everyone's surprise. But yeah, I know it's cliche, but it's true. All right, fine. My mom wanted me to be a lawyer and make a lot of money. I don't know what you want me to say, but like,
all our parents do, trust me.
No, I was like, Dad, I'm going to be a guitar player. He's like,
no. No, but also like,
kidding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, sick.
Yeah.
So.
We did good, honey.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So, okay, who's the student here?
This guy.
We have UNT or TW?
UNT.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we always have a connection. It's like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. We're like, how many degrees to UNT? Everybody's connected somehow.
Yeah.
So what are you studying?
I'm studying integrative studies. I just transferred from Belmont actually this past year.
Yep.
So I was there for 2 years. Now I'm here. Yeah, doing this. So.
And the Denton vibe is getting y'all, right?
Yeah.
For
sure.
Y'all can't leave. Don't be leaving us
We
now.
can't leave now.
Yeah.
We're loving it.
I went to Seattle. I came back. I couldn't. Yeah.
A lot of people leave and they come back. We talk about it every show.
Yeah.
They're like,
Happened.
I don't know why I left, but I came back.
Yeah.
Eventually, the light bulb goes off.
Yeah.
Don't be leaving us to get famous now, okay?
Well.
You already have a following here.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, that's all good. So where do people find you out in the town and DFW? That's where I saw you guys. So
Like playing places
Yeah.
mainly. Gas Monkey definitely.
Gas Monkey
has
was
That's been a
a
good
few
one.
shows,
Yeah,
solid,
we've had a couple there.
solid
Okay.
place.
We've got
We
one
have
there
another
coming
one
up.
November 9th.
Mhm.
I think we're opening up for a band called Saints of Valerie,
Yeah.
which should be really fun. And then we have one
Playing all around. We're playing J&J's.
J&J's Dirty Old Basement.
October
Yeah.
When are y'all
12th.
doing that one?
October 12th.
October
Yeah.
12th.
Yeah.
And then the
Okay.
next day we were in Oklahoma.
Yeah, so we'll be
So-
we'll be around.
Wow, you
but-
guys are
We'll be in
busy.
Austin. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're super pumped.
My goodness. Okay, well, you guys better do a few more shows after October so I can get my
of course.
T-shirt. I'll get the T-shirt on the 12th, and then I'll wear
Great.
it to the following
course.
show.
Perfect. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
So, are you guys gonna play another one for us?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Okay,
Sure.
I would love that.
play
Yeah.
something off the EP.
Yeah, we have an EP out on Spotify, iTunes, stuff like that.
Nice.
It's called The Young EP. We released it last January.
Yes,
like that?
January 12th.
Something like that.
12th.
Doesn't matter. But in
was the
January. But yeah, this is one off of it called Olivia.
You know letting go has never been easy on me, 'cause you make it so hard. All these nights I can't sleep, they tell me I just keep on letting down my guard. Don't know how we always get here. A part of me is scared to leave. All I got from you was heartbreak, but every day for you I'd bleed. Olivia, I remember you. I do, I swear I do. Olivia, I can't go on. You know I can't go on. Olivia, you make my heart skip and my head spin upside down, but I can't hold on to you now. Every man I could be, just for you to love me. You know I'd be them all. Making faces out of clay. You know I've got to go now. Finding my own way. Don't know why we always get here. A part of me is scared to leave. Oh, all I got from you was heartbreak. No, and every day for you I bleed. No, Olivia, I remember you. I do, I swear I do. Olivia, I can't go on. You know I can't go on. Olivia, you make my heart skip and my head spin upside down, but I can't hold on to you now. Lord, no. We feel what we feel. I can't take what is real. We are, and we feel, oh, what we feel. I can't take what is real. I do, I swear I do. Olivia, I can't go on. You know I can't go on. Olivia, you make my heart skip and my head spin upside down. But I can't hold on to you now. Oh, 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 Olivia. Oh, Olivia. Oh, Olivia.
Woo. I'm so excited to get my t-shirt. Y'all have no idea. That was awesome, guys. I'm so excited that y'all are here. So where are people going to find you on social media? I want everybody to find y'all.
Wow, what a wind up.
Twitter.
On Instagram. Well, I'm starting with Instagram.
On Instagram.
Instagram, the Shortlist Band. At the Shortlist Band.
On Twitter.
On Twitter, at Shortlist_the, right?
Yes.
Yes.
On Facebook.
On Facebook,
The
the
Shortlist
Shortlist.
Music, I think it is. But you can just
Shortlist
look up.
Music.
If you look up the
Just
Shortlist, you'll see official Facebook page for the alternative band, rock band, The Shortlist.
Yeah.
There you
You'll
go.
You'll
Don't
see
look
that
that
in
up.
the description.
Like that.
And
Like
then-
that. Like
Like, follow,
that. Favorite.
share,
Buy t-shirts.
comment.
Yeah. Follow us on
Yes.
Spotify.
Yeah,
Yep,
The,
there you go.
the shortlistmusic.com. That's our website.
For all our
Yes.
tour
It's got,
For
dates.
all our
it's got
tour
dates.
dates.
Tour
Yeah.
dates.
Yeah.
Message us because
Videos,
we're lonely.
social media.
You can DM us
I
on
mean,
Instagram for some.
You guys know
sweet
I'm gonna
merch.
keep
We got
track of y'all
t-shirts.
already. I'm gonna be like, how are they doing? Let me make sure they're okay. Are they eating enough?
Probably not.
Yeah, most likely.
But thank you so much for coming out, you guys. I'm so happy to have y'all here, and you guys are invited anytime back. So anytime y'all
thank you.
make any moves or anything y'all want to talk about, y'all come back over here. It is your home here. So thank you so much for coming out and sharing your
Yeah, thank you for having
awesome
us.
music. And you guys, thank you so much for joining in here at the Denton Vibe with Diva Girl Ellie on Denton Radio. We'll see you next week.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.